Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a feeling of calm, resourceful positivity. And as you exhale, allow any feelings of worry, tension or stress to leave your body in your outward breath. As you breathe in and breathe out, if it's safe to do so and you haven't done so already, on the next outward breath, just allow your eyelids to close. And in doing so, notice just how much deeper relaxed you can go now. As you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to imagine there is a doorway inside your mind to a part of your mind you don't normally access. The part of your mind that allows you to see the world through the eyes of other people. Some would call it empathy. Some would call it perspective. It doesn't matter what label you give it. Just know there is a part of your mind that gives you the ability to see the world through someone else's experience. Imagine walking through that door and then suddenly you're in that part of your mind that has the ability to do that. Imagine this is an empty room, and I want you to bring forward someone or just a representation of this person in this room that is the most positive person that you know in real life. Maybe it's a friend, a colleague, a family member. But imagine they're walking into that room and you're imagining seeing them on one of their most positive, happy, optimistic days. Imagine they're in the room. Maybe they're smiling or maybe they're looking relaxed. But just imagine someone that you know in real life that has a really positive, optimistic outlook on life is in that room. And then I want you to imagine someone that you don't know in real life, but what you know of them is that they are extremely positive and extremely optimistic. Maybe it's someone famous. Maybe it's someone that you don't know very well, but you know of them, and whenever you see them or hear them, they seem to exude optimism and positivity. Bring them forth into the room also. So in the room is now someone you know in real life that exudes positivity, and someone that you don't know, but from what you know of them, also has that optimistic, positive outlook on life. And then finally, let's invite someone from the realm of fiction. Someone that perhaps doesn't even exist now in the present, but is a fictional character, someone from a movie or a book. Someone that again exudes that resourceful positivity. Things will always be okay. Where there's a will, there's a way. They will find a solution to make things right. There are now 3 people in this room. And the first thing I want you to do is to notice what they all have in common. Maybe it's that they're all smiling. Maybe it's that they're all relaxed. And whatever it is that makes all of them have that attribute, that shared attribute in common, I want you to mimic that. If they're smiling, I want you to smile. If they're breathing slowly, then you breathe slowly. Play that game we all played as a child where we would mimic someone. If they scratch their nose, you scratch your nose. But do that with the quality they all have in common. And notice that already you're feeling more optimistic, more positive. And then imagine walking in to the body of that first person, the person you know in real life. Feel like you're in their body, experiencing their life. I want you to imagine that because you're in their body, you're adopting their beliefs, their attitudes, the way that they think about the world. Notice the inner dialogue. Notice the muscle tension or lack of muscle tension. And you get a sense that things are indeed positive and optimistic. That even when bad things happen, you find a way to dilute. Instead of things being a nightmare, they're a minor inconvenience. Instead of a catastrophe, there's a little problem we need to solve. Perhaps you see their use of language dilutes issues and increases the enthusiasm and positivity of what could go right. Feel where in your body you feel that positive optimism, and then expand it within yourself. Put your hand on that location and feel that you're amplifying that feeling of optimism and positivity, and then leave that body, but keep the feeling with you, and then step into that person you don't know very well. Maybe you don't know them at all, you just know of them. And again, do the same thing. Adjust your body so you're breathing how they're breathing. You're as relaxed as they are. And just get a sense, a real sense, that you're starting to experience the world through how they experience it. I want you to think about the future, and you can't help but see the future as bright, positive, full of opportunity. Without delusion, knowing that there are tough decisions that need to be made. Sometimes there is problems that need to be solved, hard work that needs to be invested, but you get a sense that it's all possible for you. I want you to get a sense that you're growing a feeling of optimism and positivity within you. Feeling more optimistic and positive that you have in a long time. And then it's time to notice where in your body you feel this person's optimism and positivity. How's the inner dialogue in your head? What's it telling you about what's possible for you in your future? I want you to get a sense that you feel excited for the future. You just have a deep sense that things are going to be okay. Tap into that feeling, expand that feeling. Perhaps you feel a physical sensation, a tingling sensation somewhere in your body. Notice where. Expand it. Feel that feeling of positivity. And hold on to that feeling as you leave that body. And then see right in front of you that person from the world of fiction, someone that doesn't even exist, but you just know that their character is full of positivity and optimism. And if your mind can't decide on who it is, just know that whatever this entity is that you're about to go into has unlimited optimism and positivity. And then step into this character, this caricature of positivity and optimism, and then feel it in every single cell of your body, vibrating at the frequency of positivity, feeling that the future is not going to be easy, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so good, because either you win or you learn. Either things go right or you're wiser for the experience. Even pain, even hurt, is a teacher. Sometimes the bigger the adversity, the more you can learn. As long as you tap into that infinite well of positivity and optimism, nothing can hold you back. Nothing stops a river from eventually finding its way to the sea. And those that are truly tenacious and positive Just have this deep sense that where there's a will, there's a way, and you will find that way. Hear that inner dialogue saying, yes, you can. This is possible for you. Things might be tough. Things might be difficult. But you have the resources, the abilities, the capabilities to meet whatever life throws at you. You have it in you to do that. And in doing so, you become the master of your own destiny. You're the captain of your own ship. And sometimes the best sailors are due to the stormiest weathers. No matter what storm is on your horizon, you'll get through it. You'll find a way. You'll be wiser, more experienced. You'll be able to do whatever it takes to find a way to make sure the future is better than the past. Having those clear intentions about how you want things to be and unlocking all of the infinite resources to enable you to do that. Unlock that power now. And then leave that body and take this positive, optimistic feeling from all three of these different people. Compound it into you, condense it, and then walk back into yourself and feel that that feeling is still there in your body. Because very soon I will count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling more optimistic and positive than you have in years. Not through positive thinking, but by trusting your own resources. Knowing that you will find a way to deal with whatever life throws at you. Starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.